All right, everything's looking good. Okay. Welcome, welcome, one and all. On today's episode of the Ultimate Living Origin Form Pokédex, I'm going to hit a shiny Meowth first try with a cool RNG Manip. Let's see if I can do it. I was very close at the end of last stream. Might need to have a few trial runs just to make sure that I'm with it, but let's just rip it. Let's just see what happens. Make sure this works. Yep. This is all still saved from my last attempt, except the filter's a little off. That's my target. $7.55. It's $7.75. Meowth, just not the one I'm looking for. Was that actually the one? I wonder if that reset. Now my target should be 1909. Why is that different? I should have saved. Oh well. Let me go ahead and plug that back in. Yeah, because I'm going for... What's up, Bigness? I'm going for this 1909 Meowth, yeah. So this is the right figure here. Oh, you know what? Advances, that's why it's different. I accidentally switched that. Yeah, we're fine. I'm gonna do it again. And this time it'll work. Everyone knows the literal first time doesn't count. So if I get it this time, it'll be first try. I appreciate it, Pocket. Yeah, it's great to be back. Things are as good as they're going to be. I'm not in bad shape, that's for sure. Everything's going to be all right. That felt pretty good. I don't know. Nah, okay. Let's see what's going on. I'm probably right on the cusp like I was Tuesday, but let's see. 2 seeds early. Kind of had a feeling I was hitting the seed early. Just knew it in my bones. I think if I'm early on this seed, then I will calibrate, because that was an issue last time. But I somehow just kind of felt my way through it and got that Bellsprout. I didn't even check if I was early on the frame or not. I was 1 late on this last attempt, so... probably fine. Let's see what this is. I was 2 seeds early again, so that is worth calibrating for, in my opinion. 2 seeds early and on frame. So, can't argue with that. Got to update. 66, negative 66. I don't think I've had that calibration before. Interesting. Still getting adjusted to my new normal in terms of my timing here. But with enough repeated attempts, I will eventually hit these shinies regardless, so I'm not going to be stopping anytime soon. And I bet you $1 that I'm going to be late after I calibrated from being early. Probably late on that frame, but let's see. I'm gonna guess late in both respects, on the frame and on the seed. Let's see it. Okay. Rash. I was on seed, and I was 2 frames late. So I definitely knew I was late on the last button press. Is that worth calibrating, though? Maybe it's worth calibrating 1. Do I want to do that? Do I really want to do that? I'm going to do that. I'm going to say I was one late. Meaning that now I can be 100% on it. I'm just super consistent. Then this should be a shiny Meowth. It's that simple. Yeah, that could have gone either way. I'm glad I calibrated because that would be late otherwise. I guess I'll check you. I probably was off on the seed, but we'll see. And if this is around where I'm thinking it is, I don't need to check the rest of these. I think I can just start going for it. Until I hit the shiny, it's only a matter of time. Yeah, it was one seed late, one frame early. So I basically would have had it if I was on the right seed. Alright, that definitely wasn't late, but it could have been early. Can never tell. I mean, I guess I'll be able to tell when I actually get it, but let's see what this is. One seed early, perhaps? I know I said I wasn't going to check, but I can't resist. I want to know. Alright. Timid. There you are. No results. Did I get something funky? I sure did, and I was one seed early. One seed early and something funky. It's probably late again. Get the hell out of here. Didn't I just hit you? I'm just one away from hitting 200 on that counter. Can we go ahead and just take care of that, please? Real nice. Sitting on 199 for too long can cause severe mental distress. I apologize to everyone watching if this has caused you distress. Alright, that felt solid. And it felt solid for a reason. Hello, beautiful. I actually was able to notice that. Because Shiny Meowth is tan. Which I didn't realize. Oh. Feisty one. And we got it. 199, no more. 200 Pokemon into this challenge, which is, I don't know if I want to say the total number right now, but it's a lot. Let's just say we're close to 10% of the way through the entire thing. I don't want to linger on that too much. Anyway, so where is Meowth on here? Meowth in Persian. There you are. All right, so you are all good to go, and that means we are done with this route because this is the only route with, or this is the only Pokemon on this new. The only new Pokemon on this route. Thank you. So, hello, Seiju. So now we're going to head on down. I don't know if there's anything new on this route. Route 6. You think it's a lot? Yeah, well, let's not focus on the numbers for too long. I might as well beat both of you because that's going to be a pain dodging you. You all are in good shape. Almost a KO there. Oh, don't want to do that. Guess it doesn't matter if you hit, but you didn't. Just ignore that. Have I done any TCTV? I haven't. And I will not. Probably not ever. I might do a TCTV someday, but I don't know why that's happening. But I will not do it for this challenge because I'm trying to get through this as quickly as I can. And that would just, I don't know how long. I'd probably spend at least an entire stream on one Pokemon if I did TCTV. And I'm already probably going to do that with some of the legendaries and with their difficulty and capture. So it's just probably not worth it in the long run. Plus the stats, you know, that's really all you would do TGTV for, is for solid stats. And stats don't really matter for this challenge. I mean, they're helpful if I have party members that have good stats, but I can usually make it by. Not trying to speed run or anything. Okay, here's the question. Do I want to teach Ivysaur Sleep Powder, or do I want to just keep my Ivysaur and Venusaur and let my other one be the Sleep Powder user? I think I'm going to do that, because having Tackle is useful, especially right now. Sleep Powder, Leech Seed, Razor Leaf. Yeah, I'm going to keep Tackle on it. Because I will always have my good old unreliable Venusaur from my previous playthrough to use Sleep Powder, or not Sleep Powder, Sweet Scent. Well, I've just entered the Poke Center, so now it doesn't matter, but I was going to try to not do that so I could teleport, but who cares? Now I have 3 new exciting targets at my disposal. I have the Diglett and Doug trio in this cave right here, and I have Drowsy on this route. And I'm pretty sure I can't catch Vulpix until later. I have it pinned for the route next to Lavender. So I think that the most natural thing to do, since I just, you know, I'm coming off the momentum of getting Meowth, I think I'll just go ahead and knock out the SS Anne real quick. Maybe even beat Lieutenant Surge. And then I'll go for those 3 targets. I think it'd be pretty feasible to get all 3 of them today. And once I do that, my level cap will go up quite a bit, to the point where I'm pretty sure I can use my other Venusaur in battle. It will obey me, which will be very nice. At a certain point, I do need to start thinking about what would be a good member to have on the team that's not of the Bulbasaur line. And of course, por supuesto. That's ridiculous, but oh well. I might switch out. I got the Leech Seed on, so that's good. SS Anne location? I could do that. Yeah, if I trade something with Cut. It's a nice novelty, but considering all of that information gets wiped after I transfer up to home, probably not going to bother with it. Plus, I like to save all the fishing encounters for when I have all of the different fishing rods, so I can go ahead and just go route by route, knocking them all out. Ooh, that's rough. Don't miss. It's not great. 2 misses in a row. Alright, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to reset my accuracy. Yeah, everything's going to be up and home by the end of this. Alright, here's what I need to do. I either need to kill you now. I know I outspeed you. But, yeah, I should go ahead and just finish you off. Let's just... Tackle has the same accuracy, so it's whatever. Alright. Ivysaur, it's very important that you hit this Sleep Powder. Like, very important. I got... Okay, well, I may lose this battle. But... Level 50 Venusaur, that's great, except... No, it isn't. It's not great at all. Oh, wait. You listened to me. Oh. Well, we might actually have a chance. What's the last one? Eradicate, okay. Began to nap. Alright. So I have like... I don't know what the chance is of me actually hitting Razor Leaf here, because it's the only way that I'm going to win. Thank goodness this Eradicate doesn't have Super Fang. That would really put a damper on things. Turned away, alright. I'm going to have -6 defense by the end of this. Yeah, it's... Oh, great. So I did win. Lucky me. In terms of native living dex, it is not a native living dex in the sense that everything is going to stay within each game. It's more going to be, I'm obtaining a national Pokédex of every Pokemon stored in home, and each member of that Pokédex is going to come from the earliest game possible, starting in Gen 3, and all those other parameters apply as well. So that is the thinking there. So I think the origin part in the Ultimate Living Origin form Pokédex refers to the fact I'm going back to the earlier games to get these Pokemon. I'm not keeping them there. What's up, Shargo? You know, I thought to myself, I was like, you know, I really don't want Shargo to stay up too late, disrupt their sleep schedule, so I'm like, well, let's stream a little early today, just for them. Exact thought I had. Don't know if we can beat Surge with just our Ivysaur. But I think it's worth a try. Who am I teaching this to? I guess I'm teaching it to Meowth because you will be staying in the party with your pickup ability. Of course, always. Consideration is always lent. Alright, what do you have here? Pecha Berry, that's something. I don't have the Japanese bonus disc. There are ways for me to cheese that, let's say, without the actual disc. But no, I don't have the actual copy. And I won't need it because I don't actually need to get Celebi in Gen 3. I'm getting it in Heart Gold and Soul Silver from the event because of the Johto region versus Hoenn, Kanto, or Ore region, if that makes sense. And Ace will not be involved. One of the things I'm trying to do throughout is, I'm not saying I'm never going to use glitches. I might dupe some items because that's going to be a real quality of life. But the stuff like Ace is way too powerful, in my opinion. Like, you can basically do anything with Ace. So I'm not going to use it, which will add a lot of time to the challenge as a whole, because I'll have to start a lot of new games to get duplicate legendaries and all of that. But that's just kind of where I've settled. Not saying it's the best decision or anything, but trying to put my mind in place of someone like who's not super well versed with all these advanced techniques, and it's like, okay, well, how am I going to get this, or what's the intended way to get this, I should say. Also, please no parafusion. Please, none of that. I think that while I love Blissy's e-reader events, official channels only for this one. Curse you, Parafusion. At least Magnemite can't actually damage me. Well, maybe I... Nope. Alright, buddy. This is cursed. Okay. Oh my god. I hate Parafusion so much. But I got a chance. Got a chance now. There we go. Maybe down the line I'll mess around with Blissy's events. Because they are really fun. And they technically generate legitimate Pokemon from where they're supposed to come from. So that's another cool aspect. Or I should say legal, maybe, is the more technical term. I do need to remember to check pickup fairly often because there's a lot of convenient items I can get. Also, just go ahead and battle you. Well, I love to hear that. That's a huge compliment. Kahlo was truly a labor of love. I can't say I'm a huge fan of that game nowadays, but when I did the challenge, yeah, it was something that I'd been thinking about for a long time. All right. Don't know how this actually works in terms of the chances, but we'll see. Yeah, there were aspects of that I was having a lot of fun with, and then of course aspects not so much, like the more inconsistent RNGs at the time. Which is wild. Since I did that run, the like Finac and I can't remember the name of the other city, but basically the areas where RNG is like super inconsistent, there's actually been methods discovered to make them viable, which if I had had at the time, it probably would have cut the challenge down maybe like 6 months. So that was when I saw that was I was like, oh great, for anyone who wanted to get, you know, like a shiny Noctowl or something, but sure wish I had that at the time. All right, I'm pretty sure we can get Surge out of here. Yeah, it's really satisfying not only to get shinies, of course, but to get ones with excellent stats. You're basically getting the ultimate iteration of the Pokemon. Great feeling. And there's a lot of cool ways to do it. Peachy TV, as you said, is one of those options. You know, Shargo, it's fairly easy to just not care about stats at all. I don't care about stats every day of my life. So easy. Pyrite, that's right, Seiju. Oh yeah, Yanma. Well, Yanma I don't think was crazy among the bunch. It was Remoraid that I had a terrible time with. But yeah, just one being inconsistent's not bad at all now. Of course, I'm going to keep trucking. Chargo, you hate to see it. I've fallen victim to old versions of Pokefinder in the past. You got something for me? Oh no, just a hint, a reminder. Alright, with all of that being said, I think that we can go ahead and get the Diglett line and get Drowsy. So what are y'all thinking? Which one should we start with? Should we start with the little moly guys, or should we start with the capybara looking thing? And while you all are deciding that, I'm going to go ahead and put this up. So Meowth we have. That's good to go. So Diglett's going to be 1,800 away. Drowsy's going to be 2,000 away. And Dugtrio will be 16 away. So Dugtrio is going to be the shortest out of the three. And yeah. So yeah, it's between the moles and the weird looking things. I'd say let's go ahead and do Diglett, because there's 2 evolutions there, and then we can pick between Dugtrio and Capybara after that. So if I plug this in, wrong route, Diglett Cave, and there it is. And then I need to plug this into the 10 lines and go ahead and get the timer set up. And it shouldn't be too much of a pain at all. All right. Oh no, it's up here. Diglett. Where is Diglett's cave? There it is. You are a mild female. Or 11-14. $19,414. And we're looking at this guy, or this gal right here. What are the settings? I always forget to double check that, because some of these have different settings. Diglett is stereo L and R. Is that what I'm currently on? Yep, I'm on that right now. So stereo L and R. Why do I not? Oh, there you are, right here. Target frame is this. And milliseconds is this. And I'm going to go ahead and borrow my calibration from the last cave I was in, since it typically fluctuates based on environment. So that'll be a good starting point. And it looks like, yeah, that's exactly what I have saved for my outside. So that's the calibration for the cave. So I could hit this first try. If I'm good. If I have skill, that is. Which, that's debatable. But enough about that. Let's go ahead and see what we can get with this little guy. Sergio, I'm from the southern Midwest in the U.S. Don't want to specify too much, but yeah, spent most of my time in the American South. It's my target 18. First try shiny. Nope, that is a red nose, not a blue nose. I hate it when you're going for a method 1 and it hits you with the 4. It's always devastating. Oh, and the H2. That H2 drives me crazy. Gentle. I was 2 seeds late. Interesting. I guess I just wasn't with it. Oh, and I went back to that. But I was on frame. I mean, I was almost on frame. We'll see. Colorado is a really nice place. I've been there a couple times. Personally, I'm a big fan of dry places, and where I live is not very dry. It's actually very humid. And I get hot easily. So even if it's like 100 degrees, if it's dry, I'm feeling a little better. See, I'm sweating now already. I think part of it is I'm on the upper level of my house, so the heat tends to rise up here. Was I early last time or late? I was early, so that might be it. Nope. I'll give it a couple more tries before I check. Might still be a little late on the seed there. All right. I have a feeling that I haven't been hitting the seed, so Let's lock in here for this next attempt. And if it's not it, then I will check. Might have been early on that seed now, but no way to tell. Alrighty. Who are you? Oh, you're using the advanced text. The trainer card flipping. I was on seed and I was 2 frames late. Okay, because that one kind of felt early. Was I late last time too? Probably worth calibrating. Because that felt pretty good. I'm going to put it in. Now I'm going to put it in for 1. Calibrating for 1 late, not 2. Just can't bring myself to calibrate 2. I'm not a madman. Now watch me get 1 late this time instead. The world runs on superstition and hopium. Alright, that felt pretty good. If I'm 1 late, I'm going to do nothing. How about that? One seed late, and looks like I was 1 frame early, so good thing I didn't over-calibrate there. No, I didn't like that. That is worth redoing. I think it's because I haven't RNG manipped a bunch of statics in Emerald, but it sounds like what you all are saying is that if your lead requires pressure or cute charm or something, that's causing some wonkiness, which is news to me. I didn't know that. Hey, blue nose. Truly revolutionary idea. And just like that, we've got another one. We are now in the 200s. Well within. Check on Diglett. Now for Doug Trio, which do need to see if you, first of all, have the same settings. So let me just, for my reference here. All right, Doug Trio is stereo help, so you are different. So I'm going to go ahead and change the settings here. Stereo help. And this is the seed for it. Going to copy that into Pokefinder. And we're going to look for Trio 1600, our closest target so far. Then we're going to plug it into the 10 lines and get going once again. Capacity 27,721. $6,517. Here you are. You are stereo help. Speed A, extra none. And we should be ready to go. Except I do need to make space for it. That is one thing I have to do. You're probably not very useful. And I probably actually want... I want both of you because you have dig and you have... Well, but Doug Trio will know dig too, probably. So we'll keep both of you here. I actually do remember seeing something about that with the PID. Because Lissy had a video about getting the gift Togepi egg. As method 4 in Fire Red, if you have the right PIDs in your party, to basically cause it to slow down a little bit. Yeah, it seems like Emerald is the same way. Thank you. It's just a little Diglett. The real challenge will be getting 3 Diglett at once, aka Doug Trio. And when I say it's challenging, I actually don't mean that because I'm actually going to hit it first try right now. Since I'm calibrated, I'm ready to go. Let's get a back-to-back. I haven't gotten one of those in a while. Yeah, not quite. I think it's worth one more attempt before I check. 1 seed late and 1 frame early. So we're there. We're in the pocket. As I expected. Yeah, 62% is not bad. If you're hitting your target consistently, that's not bad at all. I think Eon Timer got a little wonky there, so we'll see. Yeah. On seed and 2 frames early. Should I calibrate for 1 frame, maybe? So I don't want to do more than that. Yeah, I'll say I hit 1 early. Two would be too much. If there is an article on the subject, I would also like to read on the matter. It sounds very interesting. Let's hope I didn't overcalibrate here. Oh. It is a Doug trio. Well, now I'm curious. Very curious. I was probably a frame early or late on seed. Just a hunch. Just a sinking suspicion that I have. And nothing. So we'll go to method 4. I was 1 seed early that time. So my hunch was not correct. But I'm still where I want to be. So So maybe I won't check the next couple. All right. If I don't get it next time, I'll check. Well, pretty late on that button press. Another Doug Trio. This is also a level 29 female. Is this the same one? If it's Rash, then it is. In which case I would have hit Method 4 again. It's the same one, the Method 4. Don't want to be hitting those. Congratulations. Dynamax Adventures, if you're hunting for something specifically, that is quite the slog. So I feel your pain there. But yeah, Zapdos, gotta love him. Gotta love the subtle shinies. One seed late on frame. Actually, no, I wasn't on frame. I was. Oh, didn't want to do that. Yeah, the YouTube automatically blocks outside links in chat. So just type in the name of the title and Gargo can put it in search themselves. Probably late. Unfortunately. Yeah, no shot. Not a single shot. You know what, y'all? I think it's about time we got out of this dingy cave, don't you? It's about time we got out of here, so why don't we just nab this guy real quick. That was solid. Give it to me. Give it to me! No! It's not what I wanted. What do you mean by the shiny trio? Whoops. Whoops. That's fine. Going in the Pokédex doesn't do anything, right? I don't feel good about this one. It'd be a miracle if I hit it. Yeah, no way. I guess it is the only way. The only way I'm getting out of here. It's like the final boss. The boss of the moles. I think that button press was a little late. Let's see. Might have psyched myself out. I think I was a little late. On seat a little late. On seat a little late. On seat a little late. Oh, did I just... Is this the same one? 16, 33, 27, 14, 18. This is the same... I was not on seat, I was one seat late. And, on frame. All right. If I can say anything for sure today, I can say that that was not a late input on the seed. It might have been early. Might have been, but it was not late. I am indeed. I'll show you in just a moment. I felt good. Behold, the DS Fat. Do not behold the shiny Doug Trio. Let's see if I was on seed. I might have been early. I was still one seed. I was still one seed late on the... I was still one seed late. That's ridiculous. I could have sworn I was not late there, but I guess I suck. It's the only thing I can take away from that. All right, that one, almost certainly I would bet something that that was not late. Don't know what I'd bet, but I'd bet something. Hey! I should have bet more. That's fine. Mole, 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 mole. Let's weaken it a little bit. I don't think that throwing Pokeballs is going to be easy. Alright. Oh, great. You can lower our accuracy. And I believe you have arena traps, so I can't switch out to reset my accuracy. I might not even be able to put you back to sleep. Oh, except I just did. So that's good. This might be our very first difficult catch in Leaf Green because it's the first evolved Pokemon that I believe I'm catching outside of, like, Metapod and Kakuna. Really? Giving me a run for my money. And now you've dug a hole, so I'm gonna have to catch you underground. Can we get the underground catch? No. Of course not. Let me see if I can put you to sleep one more time, except I cannot. Cannot do that. So I'm gonna try to catch you underground again. Can I catch some dirt? Nope. Well, I'm not putting you to sleep. No, I'm just chucking balls. I guess, yeah, Clefairy and Jigglypuff had higher catch rates, but because they were so low level, it was pretty manageable. Oh, goodness. What is this thing's catch rate, and am I in trouble? Do I have any reason to be afraid of what's going on here? I don't know. Let's see. Oh yeah, I guess that's true. They are technically evolutions. Except not in Kanto. Remember, Fire Red and Leaf Green retcon Johto pre-evolutions and evolutions for future Pokemon. They just don't let them happen. Alright, cool. I wasn't nervous at all. Not one bit. And just like that, we are at 202. And Diglett line within Kanto is complete. We're going to have to come back to that a bit later. But we're in pretty good shape right now. Only been going for like an hour and a half. 3 shinies. Some story progression. This is solid so far. So I know Dugtrio has Dig, and it might actually be useful in battle, at least for the time being. So we're going to keep you around. We're going to keep you around. I honestly probably won't use Abra, at least not anytime soon, since I kind of have to use these Poke Centers to heal. My Bulbasaur needs heals, so we'll go ahead and put you in here. Save some room. And now the only thing left to do is go for the Drowsy, and that will be the last encounter for the Greater Vermilion area. Now, fishing encounters don't count. And I want to do this where there's as few random NPCs that are moving as possible, and I guess it's just got to be up here. Just got to make sure I'm very quick with my pauses so that they don't throw off my calibrations, and I also now need to figure out where my next target is. So, I now have both of the moles taken care of. Drowsy is stereo L equals A for the settings. So I'll make sure to copy that seed into Pokefinder. And naturally, what route is this? Where am I? Route 11. Okay. It's 2,000 away. Nothing crazy, but also not super close. But we'll make do. And he's quirky. 16, 22, 23. (22, 10, 18). And this is stereo L equals A, no extra button. And now that I'm back outside, I will change my calibration for the advances back to my outdoor calibration so that potentially I could get this first go, first try. It's certainly happened before, although probably not between areas like this. The other thing is this needs to be L equals A. I'm going to save, and then I'll be ready to go. Yeah, finishing an area is the good stuff. The secret sauce. Alright, I'm pretty sure I'm quick enough on the pause that the NPCs aren't going to mess with me. But there is always a chance that I'll be 1 or 2 frames off because the NPCs want to move around, juke me out. Back-to-back shiny. Back-to-back shiny. Is a Drowsy. on seed, and well, these frames are 66. I was 4 late? Get out of here. 4 late? That's ridiculous. But I guess it makes sense because the NPCs. They will get you. They will find you. And they will kill you. So, I don't know if I want to calibrate 4 frames earlier. Do I want to? I'll do 3. Is that fair? I'll do 3 early. Oh no, I'll say I hit 3 late. So 20, 65. Say that's fair. Yeah. I know that I'm basically mitigating the NPC's impact because I'm pausing right away. But you never know. Maybe I'm not pressing it fast enough. Or actually, I think during the sweet scent animation, can they move? I actually don't know if they can or not. That might be a part of it too. Doesn't look like they can. I don't think I hit the right seed there, so I'm just going to try again. Okay, they can't move. So what you're saying is, I'm just bad. Is that what you're saying? Oh my gosh, you got the shiny twice, H4. That's rough. That's rough, buddy. Well, statistically, the next one will be H2, right? Or which one are you aiming for? H2? Now that one was actually probably maybe 1-ish late, if I had to guess. I'll go ahead and see what you are. One seed late, and I got a wild 4. Very funky. Well, Shargo, as I'm sure we all learned from my first encounter with Mewtwo, statistics are a myth. They don't actually mean anything. The party sprite of Doug Trio is insane. It's got to be a top tier for me. On seed and 1 frame late. I felt it was a little late. I did. Sometimes you just know. It's very hard for me to trust emulator-only data, because console can do all kinds of crazy things. Yes, good luck, Shargo. Stay strong. Remember, this Relicanth is keeping you from getting the real targets. Actually, you're getting a Whale Lord after this, right? So then you're getting a Whale Lord, then the real targets. Don't let it stop you. That button press felt good. Give it to me. Give it to me. Nope. It was a stupid bird. Stupid bird. You make me look bad. He did not just go there. Those are fighting words. I can tell you've had enough of this already. Okay, wait. Actually, no, screw you. I'm not gonna look at you. I was 1 frame away, damn it. I deserve this. All right, I'm going to say seed is a go. Seed is check. This is Fish. Did you get it? Oh, you're talking about between Relicanth and Whale Lord. Oh, I see what you're saying now, yeah. Alright, now this is it. This is it. Give it to me. Yes! I don't think I can put you to sleep because you have insomnia, so I'm just going to chuck balls. Oh, you got it on screen? All right. We're both locked in. All right, I got mine. Did you get yours? Where in the hell? There you are. Drowsy acquired. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Okay. You got H4 again? No. I'm so sorry. So does that mean you're going to try one more time? Something's going on. If you're getting it that consistently, then I suspect there's more than just some difference between... well, I would say there is probably a difference between emulator and console. I'm meaning to get this Pecha Berry here, so I can get cooler things. And, what route is this? Route 9. Is there any new encounters here? I do need to check that very quickly. What am I doing here? I don't want that. Okay. This is Route 9. There are no new encounters. So we're going to wait till Route 10, I presume. Yep. And on Route 10, we only have Voltorb right before we go into the cave. And we are on the verge of having 2 Venusaur, which is kind of cool, but not really. Oh gosh. It's a 3-hit KO. It's a no for me, dog. Oh, they've got me now. Rat plus Para. It's basically over. You ready for the Bellsprout sweep? I am -6 evasiveness. That is wild. Will Razor Leaf do more? It actually kind of does. It's close though. You deceived me. That's right, I did. Alright, I'm gonna heal this Para. Oh, you know what? I could have gotten the bike voucher when I was down there. Is that worth getting right now? It probably is, isn't it? Alright, I'm gonna get the bike voucher. I cannot say the word bike. Bicycle. I can't say that. Oh, I need you too. I need the old rod specifically for Magikarp and Magikarp only when I have to catch 2 shiny Magikarp. Which I could do at any time, but I'll wait till I need to catch all the encounters. You got it again. Jeez. Yeah, something's going on. If you're getting it that many times... Something is afoot. I don't think it's just random chance. Or the percentages are much different. It's not a 60% either way. No way. Yeah, you could say it's cursed. I do think something is going on. He either needs another PID for the lead, or... I don't know. I don't need to go that way, do I? At least I do over 50% to Caterpie. Thank goodness. What are you, bug poison? I probably shouldn't use my grass. But it's probably worth a try. Oh yeah, it's less than tackle. I'm gonna regret that, aren't I? Yep. Much regret. The non-shiny, shiny unknown, yeah. I still can't believe that's even possible with the Pokédex. It's insane. Okay, we are at Route 10. And that doesn't mean anything except we can get Voltorb prior to getting to the power plant. So that'll be our next target. Also, do you give me something? I probably don't need the Everstone, but I'll take it. All right. Another target in our sights. So just to make sure I'm keeping up with everything, that Drowsy's captured, and now I need Voltorb, which is this top one up here. My settings for this are stereo, L and R. So that's all ready to go. And this is my seed, which goes into Pokefinder. Voltorb, 1,000 away, pretty fast, all things considered. Bashful, and no gender, of course. $14, $23, $8. $16, $122. Looking for stereo, L and R, no extra button. And I guess that I'll save again just in case. I guess I'll keep my calibration from Route 11, and we'll just see what happens, or whatever route that was that I was just on. That was probably late on the seed, so I'm not even going to try it. We don't even take those. Felt pretty solid. Might have been early on the seed, but probably not. It's a damn bird. I was on seed, and I was 2 frames late. So I will calibrate by 1. Not the same bird. If this is one late, I will be sad. I was late on my seed, so it doesn't matter. Well, color me impressed. I hope this is the one you're looking for. It's more than likely this is not the fish you're looking for. That was probably early now. A Volt Orb. Yeah, did you change the PID of your lead? Oh, we got a Wild 4 in the house. On seed. 2 frames early. Method 4. Cannot be helped. Bird. So you change the PID lead, and it's still... Well, then maybe it's just, you know, maybe you just have to do it a couple more times before you get it. Now maybe the ratio is 60-40. Only one way to find out. Unfortunately. Well, as we've pretty much confirmed, the tool is not 100% accurate when it comes to how retail actually works. That was a late press. That was a late press! Even though I was probably on seed. Yeah. 'Tis but a shame. Yeah, I'm sure if you try it on emulator, the first one will be your target. Hell yes. Hell yes. I don't think there's much of a difference between 70 and 80%. But if you want to go for it, be my guest. Get your worm. Oh, does it matter if the lead's knocked out? I actually don't know. I concur, Bigness. It's a nice royal blue. Yeah. Pretty solid. And of course, we will get Shiny Electrode in the power plant as a static encounter, which is always fun. And with that, we are done with everything prior to Rock Tunnel. I will definitely not be catching everything in there today, but maybe I can get a head start. Grab at least one shiny from here. I do need to double check all the encounter slots and everything, and definitely need to store this Voltorb here. Gotta catch up with me, game. Here we go. And I don't have Flash, which is fine. Alright, Rock Tunnel, first floor. I do need to double check what is in here. What is in here and who is in here, etc. Alright, Rock Tunnel, first floor, we have Geodude line, Zubat, Mankey, Machop, and Onix at 5%. And I'm pretty sure my Onix encounter is not from here, but I can double check. Maybe it is. Maybe I went ahead and went for an early Onix. Alright, so I have Voltorb. You are good to go. I'm looking for Machop, right? This one right here, encounter slot 5. I'm going to confirm that that's in here. That is... Yep. So Machop is in here, and then I need to check if Onyx is as well. Am I going for Onyx in here? No, that... Well, hold on. It's 2,000. That's right. Yeah, so I'm catching Onyx here too. So let's see if I can get both before the end of the day, or the end of my stream today. I think that would be pretty swell. Pretty great. So we'll start with Machop. It's a little bit of a shorter wait, and also much easier to catch. Careful mail. $28, $31, $23. It has perfect attack. That's fun. $23. $26, $10, $30. All right. What are your settings? Stereo LNA. It's this very bottom one for some reason. All right, let's just get, you know, back-to-back shinies in the cave. Why don't we? And once again, I'm going to refer to my cave calibration from earlier. A good starting point. And we should be ready to go. Pretty solid attempt. Felt good. And no dice. Maybe late on the seed. I had to guess. I was on seed, and I was 2 frames late. So as always, I'm going to calibrate that I am 1 early, or 1 earlier. And I'm getting pretty good with the seed. I was probably late. Didn't feel on time. Yeah. Shargo, have you given up? Are you still going for it? Gotcha. I was 1 seed early that time. I haven't hit early on a seed in a while. And I was late. Very late on that. Final press. Not a good sign. Might have to calibrate again. When has Wurmple ever let you down? Don't answer that. is a Machop. Halfway there. I don't have the energy to bemoan the puns anymore. I don't even know if you can call that a pun. Now I was two seeds late. It's kind of wild. What's up, Pretend Passing? In a minute. Sorry to hear that. Hope it's nothing too serious. Gotcha. Now I was one seed early. I'm a mess. Getting all over the place. Sure, yeah. I know how hard it is to manage high blood pressure and all the things that can go wrong with that, so glad that it's pretty level. I'm really sweating now. Hot. On seed. 2 frames late. Yeah, I figured I need to adjust that. I think I'm gonna have to go another early. So again, I can't bring myself to calibrate via 2. It's just too much. I am currently going after Shiny Machop, and depending on how long it takes me, I may also go for Shiny Onyx. These are my first 2 targets in Rock Tunnel. I have caught, let's see, I have caught Shiny Meowth today, Diglett, Dugtrio, and Drowsy. And Voltorb. So if I catch these 2 here, that'll be a solid 7 shinies in one stream, which will be maybe a new record? Maybe not. I don't actually know. Either way, it's going to be up there in terms of shinies that I've caught consecutively. I'm trying to cook something. Gotta make up for lost time. Not feeling particularly dialed in with this one, so I'm going to keep checking them. Yeah, I mean, it feels pretty good, pretty substantial. Again, it's best I not think about the final number that I'm working towards. But in terms of percentage of Fire Red and Leaf Green, we're certainly over halfway. I was on seed again, and why is that not always checked? And I was one frame late. So is that worth calibrating? I think it is, actually. I think it is. I probably should have calibrated for 2 last time, but oh well. You're going after Fearow, huh? Like any kind of Fearow in particular? Because it's not necessarily known for being, let's say, competitively viable. I also don't consider it the best shiny. I mean, there are some Fearow enjoyers for sure, but... Alright, fish number 9. I got a good feeling about this one. Gotcha, so you're working towards the living dex. Probably the only reason people go after Shiny Fearow, right? At least intentionally. I mean, no shade. No shade to Fearow enjoyers, but... it's just not the best. Oh, come on, have a little faith. Have you lost all of your hope? Here's what I will say about Firo is that I think when it comes to the first stage birds in Kanto, I think Spearow beats Pidgey. It's in my opinion. But in terms of the evolutions, Pidgeot takes it. And the shinies for each are also, I think, the same way. Pidgeot has a better shiny than Firo. Well, I suppose if you ran out of hope completely, then you wouldn't be trying this anymore, would you? Spearow does have the Tood. I agree with that. It's that also probably was not my seed. Yeah, Firo is desaturated and morphed. Oh. Just a little on the fugly side. Hey, there are plenty of ridiculous derpy mons that are near and dear to my heart, I will say. They're by no means cool, but they're just solid Pokemon. It's looking like this will probably be my last shiny of the stream. Unless I just catch it right now. And then catch Onyx right after. Since they're in the same area, the calibrations should be pretty similar. So that is a possibility. All right. I give up. Who are you? H4? Something's going on. Something is afoot. I mean, truly, after getting it 10 different times, that's doing your due diligence, you know? I was on seed and I was 2 frames early? What in the hell? I can't win with these calibrations. I'm going to go back to... I'm going to go back to that. Oh, pretend passing. It's a long story. A long, long story. Basically, I think Shargo is screwed trying to get his target on retail. $30, my god. What madness is this? Imagine catching 30 shinies and chucking them into the ether. Each one. Hey! Well, Shargo's in a bit of a bind, but I got my Machop. Easy. Alright, I'm going to quickly try to put this guy in here. We're going to catch Machoke and Machamp in Victory Road. So that's for later. Going to get you down. And now I'm going to quickly get Onyx booted up here so that we can give it a try before I leave for the day. Machamp, no, Machop. There we go. And Onyx is this one. Mild male. Oh. $11.28.7. $21.14.10. And the settings for this are stereo L equals A. So that's this guy here. And I'm going to do my best. Oh, I didn't even have that open. Here's the 10 lines. Just so you all know. And now I'm going to see if I can get this real quick. Before I go, I'm trying to wrap up here the next 12 minutes. So let me double check what my settings are. Stereo L equals A. That's what I want. I'm going to save again. Fish on screen number 30, huh? Or at least number 10 on your current attempts. Good luck to the both of us. Let this be your final fiche, and let this be shiny onyx. First try. If anything, that was probably early on the seed, but I will check it just to be sure. That's what I would guess, though. Figures. All right, I got maybe like three more tries in me. I was 1 seed early, as I expected, and I was 2 frames late on the encounter, which makes me think I should calibrate once. That's probably what I'll do. Because that didn't feel like too late of an A-press. Maybe I will regret doing that. But we will see. You can't win. You literally can't. Maybe it's something to do with the dive encounter. Maybe being underwater adds a bunch of processing. I don't know. But yeah, I'm actually curious now if you do it on emulator, if that helps anything. Let's try again here. All right, that seed felt good. Maybe this will be it. Might be too early. I don't know. Yep. Alright, I'll check who this is. And based on this, I'll go for one more. And I'll call it. Modest Geodude. The best kind of Geodude. I was 1 seed early and 1 frame early, so I'm pretty close. This will be it. Final try. Or I might do one more after this. Who am I kidding? I can't resist. It all felt really good. Onyx, Onyx, Onyx. Nope. Alright, I'm going to check it. And then based on what this looks like, I actually will give it one more try. Just one. Two seeds late, which is kind of insane. And I was a little early. Not looking good. I will accept nothing except a calcified mineralite green snake. All right, last chance. Last chance of the day. I will not be trying it again. Well, good. And a Zubat. Of course it is. Of course you're a Zubat. Alright. Let's see who you are. Not today. No Onyx yet. I was 1 seed late, and I was 1 frame early. So, kind of all over the place. I'm going to have to call it for the day then. I will hopefully be back at it first thing on Sunday, getting the green sneck, as well as the rest of the encounters in Rock Tunnel. And maybe even, I don't know, like Pokemon Tower encounters. I don't know exactly what order those are all going to come in. But I appreciate everybody for stopping by today. It was a very productive stream as far as I am concerned. And yeah, hope to see you all Sunday. I'll post exactly when I'll be going back online. And yeah, it's been fun.